What's going on, everyone? It's time for another slasher thriller film review. Some people call this a horror film. To me, it's more of a thriller, so that's what I'm calling it that. Today, we're going to be talking about Candyland. Now, it's going to be really hard to talk about this movie without spoiling some of it, so that might happen in this video, just so you know. So, Candyland was released January 6, 2023, and it's directed by John Swab, who did King Ivory, Body Brokers, Idea Road, and Long Gone Heroes. So this is a film about a small little group of truck stop workers, or prostitutes for you who don't understand that. And yeah, they basically have their own thing going in this one motel. The sugar mama is running it, and yeah, they have their own unique clique. And yeah, a new girl shows up who seems to be scared of someone and is very religious, and they slowly coax her into showing her the ropes of how this lifestyle works, and she goes along with it. But lo and behold, they find that they uncover she has a darker side, and there is some killings going on. They're not sure who it is. Could it be the girl that showed up, or could it be someone else? And what are their dark intentions? So yeah, typical slasher premise. But yeah, the way they really did this was very unique and interesting. It kind of kept me like it's weird because I can sort of tell what's going on, and some parts are super predictable in this, and that what they're trying to do. It's more like I was more confused at how are they going to end this? Like, what's the big twist that's going to happen? And that's what kept me glued into the story and to keep it in. It's a pretty basic slasher story, a secluded area of a group of people. And yeah, now the kills are pretty amusing and pretty vicious. The blood and gore effects are good. This film's pretty well shot. The acting's pretty good, and the characters actually develop pretty well. So you kind of feel for them when certain people die and stuff like that in this. And it really does work in that sense. It was well thought out for what it is. Besides having a basic story, it still has some good shock value in it. Now, there is a graphic RAPE scene, so just warning you about that for people who don't like that stuff. It gets really, but they do it way differently than other films have done and stuff. Not blatant like in Zombie Diaries 2. This one's kind of set up more intricately, but still, you still see some of it, and it still can get under your skin doing that. Now, the ending in this was hilarious. I kind of guessed it like halfway through the movie of what's actually going to happen, and yeah, it was pretty cool to see how they took this certain type of person who we see a lot of in the world, or at least in North America, and put them into doing something this heinous and stuff. It's just was interesting and had some pretty good stuff. Overall, this film was better than I was expecting, and I thought it was pretty decent in that it is basic story, but still, at least they had characters developed and it looked good and everything. I kind of just wish there was a little more like in depth into the kills. No, some of them seem pretty random in that, and yeah, once and maybe kind of hide it a bit more of how the ending is going to take place. I think that would have worked a little bit better. But still, Candyland was surprisingly better than I was expecting. So, and I recommend it. So, I'm going to give Candyland a 3.5 out of 5. It was pretty good and overall better than some of the other slashers I've been watching these days. Like, this one blew Founders Day out of the water, and obviously, Death on Demand out of the water. So, yeah. Now, if this sounds like something you're interested in, it is streaming on Shudder, but it's also streaming on Tubi and Awesome.tv for free. I'll link one of those down below so you can watch it for free down there. Also, link down below is my Instagram. That's where I post clips of films I'm going to review in the future on my story. I usually put the film title in there and some fun fact or history thing in there as well. Also, my Letterbox down below at Derek P Reviews. That's where I post my first star rating after watching the films. And my Twitter's down below at reviews_Derek. So follow me on those platforms. Stay in loop with this channel. Like this video, share it so more people are aware of it. Comment your opinions of the film down below if you have any. If you have any films or film franchises in any genre and on any streaming service that you want to hear my opinions on in the future, comment those down below too. I'll try my best to get to them as soon as I can and if I can find them. Make sure you subscribe. Hopefully, find something weird, obscure, and odd that you probably never thought of checking out together. And also, show you my opinions on popular films that have come out, classic films, and reviews on other things as well. And don't forget to ring that bell because, well, I'm going to do another action horror zombie film, Dead Rising Endgame, in the next review. So make sure you tune in for that. Yeah, watch out for all those crazy truck stop workers that are trying to kill us all because sometimes they have that mentality. And I guess I'll see you all in the next review. So until then, cheers.